if we'll only avoid any confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways and learn to love us. All to oppose, all to oppose.
So hey guys, it's me again, your girl Raya, and I'm back with another video. Now I know this is something that's quite different from the videos that I've ever posted in my YouTube channel. But don't get me wrong, you guys, I haven't really stopped playing Arcane Legends. It's just that I can't really find a good content to post that has not been done last year. And I just wanted to show you guys that I'm actually playing also Mobile Legends, and I wanted to show you guys a quick gameplay because some of my guildmates and some of my friends were asking me like, how do I use Angela, or how do I actually manipulate her skills and all that. And I just wanted to give you guys a quick gameplay on how I actually use Angela. Now, for me, Angela is actually a very underrated hero in Mobile Legends. Well, to be honest, most support heroes are underrated in the game. But she's actually quite strong. See her durability, offense, her ability effect is really high. But let me go ahead and introduce to you guys her skills. Now, first, we got her passive, which is the Smart Heart. Each time Angela uses a skill, her movement speed increases by 15% for 4 seconds up to 30%. And this acceleration effect will also be applied to her attached ally. So she's technically a healer and an attacker. Now we also got Love Waves. Now this one is the first skill. Angela launches love energy in a designated direction, dealing 170 or 50% total damage points of magic damage and adding Lover's Mark. Each stack of Lover's Mark increases the amount of damage the target takes by 20% and reduces their movement speed by 10%. It lasts for 4 seconds and can be stacked up to 5 times. Restores 100 to 60% total magic power HP to friend target. Up to 5 charges can be stored. Recharge time is affected by cooldown reduction. This one is pretty underrated, but it's actually quite strong, especially if you keep hitting the same target like again and again for 5 times. But of course, initially it looks very weak, but it's actually really strong. I love using this one. I usually upgrade this one first all the time because it stacks up and it charges like up to level 5. Now we got her second skill, which is Puppet on a String. Angela launches a puppet string at a specific target, dealing 300 or 40% total magic power points of magic damage and gradually slowing the target by up to 80%. If the target is still connected to the string after 3 seconds, they will be immobilized for 1.5 seconds and takes 450-60% total magic power points of damage or magic damage. Each Lover's Mark increases the final damage by 450 to 60% total magic power. And the more you upgrade her, the lower the cooldown reduction actually is. And this one, I really like this, especially whenever there's like gang, when you're trying to gank your enemy, because it immobilizes, let's just say the MM or her, whoever the target is. But focus on the hitter if I were you. Now her ultimate, which is Heart Guard, this one, Angela gathers energy to generate a shield for a friendly target, which absorbs 1,200 or 200% total magic power damage for 6 seconds. Shortly after this, she will become attached to the friendly target for 12 seconds. All skills can still be used for the duration and will not consume mana. If you use this skill again, or if the friendly target dies, this effect will be cancelled. Now, this is actually one of the reasons why I love Angela. It's because no matter where you are in the map, you can actually go and merge with a specific hero that's being ganked. Or if you guys are actually planning on ganking someone, then you can actually merge with a specific hero and assist them wherever you are in the map. So I actually love her. But I would suggest upgrading the first skill. So the hit becomes stronger and stronger the more you attack the same exact enemy, and it can actually hit multiple targets all at once. Now let me show you the equipment build. The equipment build is something that I just get wherever. I don't really experiment with her yet. The reason why I really don't is because I'm afraid to mess up, and I like to go rank games all the time. So I don't really practice. I just use her all the time in ranked games, just all the time. Or, well, most of the time. It depends if I need to adjust. Now, the first equipment I use is Clock of Destiny. This is plus 60 magic power, 615 HP, and 600 mana. It's pretty useful. And also I got Enchanted Talisman, which is 50 magic power, 250 HP, 20% cooldown reduction, and its unique passive mana springs regen 10% of your total mana every 10 seconds, which is pretty effective, and you can't really lose mana, especially if you're support. Now, you might also want to get Arcane Boots. This is plus 15 magic penetration and it adds 40% speed. You can also get Holy Crystal, which is 90% magic power. Now, after a skill has a target, magic attack will immediately increase 15%. The next skill damage will terminate this effect, and this effect can last up to 3 seconds with a built-in cooldown of 10 seconds. As you can see, I focus more on her magic power because her ability effect is high. Next one is Divine Glaive. This is plus 65 magic power. When HP is higher than 70%, the unique bonus effect is increased by 30%, and that's 40% magic penetration. And lastly, I got also Blood Wings, which is 150 magic power and plus 500 HP. You need to be a little bit tanky because she's not really that easy to kill, but you just need a little more HP, you know. Now, this is, by the way, my gameplay. Now, this is a ranked game. Our team is pretty odd. We don't really have a tank, but we kind of suggested for Chu to change his build into like a tank build, and I kind of promised him that I will be like merging with him during fights, but well, I'm the kind of Angela that pretty much merge with whoever needs me. Well, I will merge with him, but I have to check the map. Now, usually I go top lane in most cases. I don't know why, I just like top lane a lot. Now with this one, as you can see, I'm actually fighting with Akai and also Freya. Freya, you just have to avoid her because once she jumps onto you, she can deal a lot of damage. However, one thing that I find weird with this Freya is she's very aggressive, and during the initial part of the game you can't really be super aggressive because you'll just end up dying so easy. Well, that's in my perspective. I don't know with my team. Now, what we got, my team is consisting of Gushan, I also got Claude, I got Chu, and I got Selena. So we don't really have a tank, we just got a fighter and 2 assassins and then 1 MP and then a support. So much for a team, right? Now, a lot of people may think that, oh well, that's not really balanced, but you just really have to have teamwork. Like, as you can see, we were almost dead because we were getting ganked, and I was actually looking at the map, so I wasn't really super attentive with the fight. I didn't even notice that I was going to die. Well, I wasn't. Probably it was Gushan. Now, even though that her HP is pretty low, just don't be super aggressive. You know, nice one, Gushan. Just make sure that you don't take too much of a damage, but if you really need to and your HP is a little higher, you can actually, like go to the tower so that your other team can go in and then kill the enemy, but just be careful. Now, as an Angela player, one of the main things that you always have to remember is to always look at the map and always be there for your teammates, because you don't really want the hitters to be killed. You need to give them time to farm. Now, if you notice, our enemies were a complete set. They have Akai, they have Freya, they have Kagura, which is a mage, and I forgot their MM. I'll see later on the map. Now, they're trying to gang me because they wanted to kill me so bad. However, they always fail. Now, I like to use Flicker as my spell. The reason why is because Angela can be quite fast, but not all the time. So Flicker is actually really effective if you wanted to get away from enemies. Now, as you can see, I kind of merged with Gushan because one, he can't really handle two enemies at the same time all the time. Well, he can, but like I said, not all the time. Now here comes Akai again trying to kill me. Like, seriously trying to kill me. But like I said, Angela is quite tanky in a way, so she doesn't really die that fast, especially with her first skill, which is heal. So no matter how much you try to kill me, you can't really kill me that easily, not unless it's 4 to 5 players. Just don't be stupid and always look into the map. Look at the map all the time so that you can prevent other players from trying to gang you. If you don't see your enemies in the map, then just beware, especially when you're near the turret, because you can actually die very easy. Now, one of the things that I actually like about Angela is short range attacks, like, or short range heroes like Freya, Karina. They can't really kill me that easy. So it takes a while to kill me, so I'm kind of tanky. But at the same time, I cannot really win like 1v1 all the time. Well, I can even with MM, but not, like I said, not all the time. Now, as promised, I actually merged with Chu because I saw that they were trying to gang in the middle, so an ally has been slain. I'm not gonna die, so sorry. Monster kill. Sorry, Chu, for actually using you as my life vessel. Now, what I like about this team and what the reason why I actually show this gameplay is because everybody's actually moving around all the time. So, unlike other players, they're not really aware of the map, but this team, they're pretty aware of the map. They try to visit every lane as much as possible, which is good. Now, Angela is also quite long range, so she can, she can actually handle like destroying turret. But the funny part is she can actually be ganged by mobs. This happens to me all the time, especially when, when a specific, or when my teammate can't really hold on to a turret, can't really protect the turret that much, which is crazy. And as you can see, I keep moving around all the time. And I always look at the map all the time because I have to prevent my teammates from dying. I have to prevent them from getting ganked all the time. So I have to keep moving around like every second. Now, in a team fight, one of the things that you have to remember is to always focus on the hitter. I'm talking about the MM or the marksman, the assassins, the fighter. Focus on them, don't focus on the tank much. If there's a healer like Estes, my baby, then kill Estes, because of course they will just have unlimited lives as he's there, no matter how much you try to kill their team. If he's alive, he'll just try to provide life to the teammates, or HP to the teammates, not unless, again, there's an exception. Not unless he doesn't know how to timing his ultimate, which is like super heal. An enemy has been slain. Pretty much another combo that I really like is Claude and Angela. As long as the Claude actually knows how to use Claude, if you actually merge with him and he goes around in a gang fight, then there's a higher chance that he can stay alive, and then when he uses his ultimate plus my ultimate, my second skill, it's pretty deadly. Another thing, and with Angela, you don't actually have to be greedy. You're a support player. Even though you're actually quite strong, don't go in the tower if you don't really have a support, and don't go ganging people even though you can. Just don't, because one, if your teammates are not very responsive when it comes to gang fights, the tendency is you'll just die all the time and you lose chance on gaining gold and experience, which is one of the things that you actually need. Every time I walk around, usually I don't look at where I'm going. I actually look at the map, where my guildmates are, what they're doing. And as Angela, don't ever try to stay put just to find a person or a hero to merge with. Try to get involved, especially when your teammates are farming. Just go with them as much as possible, so at least you can gain as much HP as you can. And as you can see, I'm actually walking around, but I'm looking at Chu, and I want to make sure that I can merge with him if needed, if he is actually in a team fight. But overall, I usually walk around looking at my teammates, like if they're fighting or whatnot, because that's the main key of being an effective Angela. You have to be totally aware about your team. Now, another thing, you can actually merge with the tank so the tank can stay longer, but I would also suggest that you actually merge with the fighters or the assassins, because they go up close to the enemy, and that allows you to use your second skill. And once your enemy gets immobilized, then your teammates can actually kill. Now, one of the things that I also noticed is Angela is quite the KS queen, or kill secure queen. Like, no matter what she's doing, she'll end up killing, killing people, because she does a lot of damage. So that's why I keep saying that she's pretty underrated. In Epic though, a lot of people actually hate her, so they always ban her all the time. But as long as you let your teammates know that you're gonna use her, then they can try to ban someone else, because there are a lot of stronger players out there. Now, as you can see, the score is 23-1. This is a ranked game, which is funny. So since, as you can see, the other team can't really make any kind of move with us, they can't really advance, so they decided to just concede defeat, unfortunately. But again, to be an effective Angela, you have to make sure that you always look at the map and make sure that you always help your teammates no matter what. And please, whenever there's like, when you're picking, try to adjust. And if your teammates can't adjust, then you yourself, you have to adjust, especially when your rank gets higher and higher. You can't always choose the same exact hero all the time. It doesn't work that way. And if ever that your teammate fails to adjust, that's fine. Don't start trash talking people, and don't start chatting while you guys are playing, because when you're chatting, you're consuming time. That means you're just standing around and you're not very attentive with the map. So just play. Just shut up and play. It's quite annoying to see a lot of players that keep stopping and say, "Ang bobo mo naman, ang tanga mo naman, ang bobo mo. Bakit yan pinili mo? Ang bobo mo naman maglaro. Wag ka na maglaro, ang bobo mo naman." Like, especially with Filipino players trash talk so much. It's so annoying. Unfortunately, I'm a Filipino myself, and it annoys me a lot. But most of the players that actually plays Mobile Legends are cancer, including me. Just kidding. I mean, most of the players are actually kids, and I don't know why profanity is actually such a big thing with these kids. But anyway, I hope you guys like my first ever video for Mobile Legends. If you guys have any questions regarding Angela, you can feel free to leave them in the comment box down below. And if you guys like this video, let me know what your thoughts are. I would love to hear from you guys. Maybe I'll do another video with a different hero or whatever. Just let me know which hero you guys want me to use, and just a little introduction with me as an ML player. I'm actually a tank, mage, and support user. I'm trying to learn fighter. I have one fighter, which is Jawhead, and I'm actually doing quite a good job with him. Not really like a pro, but we can win. Marksman, I also use marksman, but I still need to get that confidence to actually go in for the kill. And everybody actually hate the marksman doesn't do the free hits, right? So I'm still learning that. But usually, if you guys want my IGN is there. I hope to see you guys in game. Thank you so much again for watching. Xoxo RAIA.